What's up, everybody? Break number 702 BD. You got the B&T Big Dog with you. We are going to do a case of Select Football Blasters. It's a full case break, 20 boxes. Let's get into it. Alright, there's 5. $10. $15. And 20, which is our first 5. What's up, Cards from the Seas? What's up, Sonora? J.404 Rips, Vash, Nehag, Kratz. Appreciate you all for being here. Good luck in the break. First 5 boxes. What's up, Luck Box? Give me a second, guys. I know, blah. But we gotta do what we gotta do. How we doing today, blah? Let's go zebra. Yeah, baby. Let's get a nice zebra this time, right? How we doing today, Tony? All right, here we go. Box number 1. Got this new mat. It's kind of throwing off my game a little bit. Here we go. Nice, nice. Starting out with a Caleb Williams, little Caleb Williams. Our silver die cut is Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons for the Giants on the die cut. Green, we got a green Sam Darnold. 408 out of 599. 408 of 599. Sam Darnold on the green shock. Can't find the hole. Turbocharged Aaron Rodgers. There's Joe Burrow on the blue shock. Blue and red. Drake May. Harrison Smith on the blue and red. Futures of Jordan Addison. Caleb Williams on the rookie. That's Will Shipley on the select certified. Andre Reed on the color match blue and red. Box number 2. Box number 2. All right, box number 2. We got J.J. McCarthy. Levante David on the die cut for Tampa Bay. Levante David. Michael Penix Jr. There's C.J. Stroud on the futures. Justin Fields on the red and blue. That is DJ Moore, red and blue. Leatu Latu select certified. There's Puka on the numbers. Cedric Tillman on the red and blue. Box number 3. Here we go, box number 3. That is nice. That is sick right there. Jaden Daniels on the Silver Select die cut Premier level version. Wow, that's a nice hit right there. That's really nice. There's Jerry Goff on the numbers. That is a green Charles Tillman to 599. Jamal Charles to 499. This one is 30 out of 499 on the green shock. Lamar Jackson on the red and blue. There's Drake May on the red and blue. On the color match for the Patriots, Marvin Harrison Jr. There's turbocharged Travis Kelce. Ladd McConkey on the futures. We got Kyle Hamilton on the red and blue. Jamal Charles is a GOAT. Looks like a GOAT. He's a Chiefs fan. He's a Chief, so whatever. Love you, blah. You're too easy, man. You set me up for these easy jokes on the Chiefs. Oh, Tony, don't feed into Blah's chiefism. I have no idea who has the Chiefs, buddy. I appreciate it, though. Here we go. Jake Ferguson on the die cut. Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys. I love you, Blah. Futures of Jackson Smith and Jigba. Jahan Dotson on the red and blue. There's Emmitt Smith, red and blue. Marvin Harrison Jr. Bo Nix. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the certified. There is Justin Herbert on the numbers. That is a purple Ivan Pace color match. Purple Ivan Pace color match. That is 250 out of 360. 250 out of 360 for the Vikings. Amari Cooper. Box number 5. We got our first patch of the break. All right, box number. Nice, Tony. That's really cool. All right, here we go. Box number 5. That is a die cut of Cooper Rush. Blake Corum on the select certified. Joe Namath on the red and blue. Will Reichard on the red and blue. That's DeMarcus Ware. Brock Bowers on the numbers. That is a Cardinals patch. Can we get Marvin Harrison? We did. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the patch. That is on the draft selection patch. Marvin Harrison Jr. first round, 4th overall pick in the draft. Nice hit. All right, next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is break 702 BD. Nehag, yes sir, sure is, buddy. Oh, you have Thomas Blah. You have number 58. Isn't that Derek Thomas or something? You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. He was a good player. He was a really good player. All right, next 5. This is box number 6. Box number 6. So far, we've had a Jaden Daniels Silver Prism die cut. We've had a Marvin Harrison Jr. patch. We had a Drake May. Looks like Premier Level Red and Blue. Yeah, Premier Level Red and Blue. So it's been a okay first 5 boxes. We need some more love, though. Need some more love. Let's go Zebra time. That is Ahmad Sauce Gardner on the die cut. It's all about the sauce in New York for the Jets. We got a Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth on the orange. That is 49 of 399. 49 of 399. Marvin Harrison on the futures. Joe Andresi, red and white, red and blue. Matthew Stafford, red and blue. Brock Bowers on the rookie base. Ricky Pearsall on the select certified. Tyreek Hill on the turbocharged. Ivan Pace, red and blue. Sorry about that, guys. A little disorganized today, but I'm getting there. Wednesdays are not usually my work days, so. But you know what? For you guys, I will come any day of the week because I love this product. This is such a nice product. I like Select. This year's is really nice. Box number 7. Box number 7. Looks like we have another patch right here. Another patch incoming. All right, box number 7, here we go. Michael Penix Jr., We have Jerry Jeudy for Cleveland on the die cut. Ray Davis Select Certified. Bobby Okereke on the red and blue. Color match for the Giants. Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers on the red and blue. Patrick Mahomes on the numbers. Turbocharged Lamar Jackson. Red and blue Jair Alexander. Our next patch is a rookie swatch for the Saints. There is Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler sighting. This one is not numbered. Box number 8. Yes, I am legally mandated to pull a Rattler in every break. Yes, sir. That's Mika Fitzpatrick. Justin Herbert. We got Chase Brown on the die cut. Chase Brown. Dak Prescott. We got George Kittle on the red and blue. Turbocharged Cooper Kupp. We got Tip Riemann red and blue. Will Anderson. That is Keon Coleman on the futures. Our first auto of the break is a nice one, and probably the best player on the Cowboys, Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey on the auto. That's a nice select signature auto. Box number 9. Kicker autos. That's right, BS. Truthfully, that kicker is probably the only auto that you really want of the kickers. I mean, his auto still goes for... I know I got a Leaf auto of his that is right now comping at about $100. Zebra time. Zebra time. We have a zebra. Here we go. Anthony Richardson. Yes, it is honestly true. You're right, Tony. Yeah. Jonathan Brooks on the select certified. Dak Prescott. Joe Burrow. Die cut of Olu for the Jets. There is DK Metcalf. How about Bo Nix on the red and blue? That is a club level Bo Nix red and blue. We have one more red and blue right here. That's Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving. And our zebra print behind DeMarcus Lawrence. Is it a rookie? I don't see a rookie symbol, but I do see a quarterback. I do see a quarterback. Woo! The Houston Texans just got a zebra of C.J. Stroud. Dude, that is so sick. That is so sick. Tony, is that you? You got the Texans today? That is beautiful. Nice, Tony. Congrats. Congrats on that hit. That is beautiful. Box number 10. Good for you, Tony. Good for you, bud. Yeah, that Bo Nix is also really nice. And yes, I think the Denver Broncos are actually going to take out the Kansas City Chiefs for the division this year. That is my dark horse pick for the season. I've already called it. I'm calling it again. I think the Denver Broncos are going to win the AFC West. All right, here we go. Jared Goff. Nice die cut for the Lions. I'm calling it now, so that way when it happens during the season, and I said I called it, nobody can say, you didn't say that. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. on the numbers. There's Hufanga. James Cook. Yeah. There's Drake May. Turbocharged of C.J. Stroud. I know we're going to fight Blah, but oh my God. Holy crap. That is a purple shock of Jaden Daniels. Wow. 213 out of 360. 213 out of 360. Holy macaroni with cheese. What a case so far, and we're only 10 boxes in. Michael Penix, Rashad White. Holy crap. Yeah, we got Chiefs fans in the YouTube break. We're going to do it this way. Wow, look at that wall. What a wall so far through 10 boxes. Numbered Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels silver die cut. And a C.J. Stroud zebra. Holy macaroni with cheese. Yeah, I mean, I love great players. I mean, I'm all about players, too. I mean, I've been in this for a long time. So, there we go. 5 boxes there. 5 boxes YouTube. I love watching the game. I don't care about the player. I care about the players, but I don't. I mean, the teams. I just love the game, period. I love great talent. I love the great players. So, yeah. I mean, I'm a diehard Niners fan, so Blah knows that. Blah knows I am diehard. I live and die with my Niners. But as far as players are concerned, there are some great players in the game today. I give Patrick Mahomes credit. I mean, the kid is amazing. What he has done, what he wasn't expected to do. But there's some young players now that are just amazing. And, they're all, you got 5 quarterbacks going into their second year. And I really look forward to seeing what these 5 quarterbacks do. Let's see what Caleb Williams can do. Let's see what Jaden Daniels does. Let's see what Drake May, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix Jr. do. Hell, I'll even throw Spencer Rattler in there. If he ends up starting in New Orleans, let's see what he can do. I mean, C.J. Stroud in his second year still had a pretty damn good year. Let's see what he does in his third year. Let's see if Anthony Richardson can bounce back in his third year. It looked like Bryce Young started to figure things out down in Carolina in his second year, so let's see what he does in his third year. There is so much going on. This year is going to be great for football. I think this year is going to be great. So, all right, box number 11, guys. Box number 11. We got Andrew Van Ginkel, Malik Neighbors, orange of Drake May. What a case. 384 out of 399. Orange shock of Drake May, club level. Good Lord is right, Nehag. Holy macaroni. I don't have any room to put him up on the wall. Riley Moss. Xavier Worthy. Brock Bowers. There's Drake May on the numbers. Demarvion Overshown. There was no die cut in that one. That's a first. No die cut. Was it Jared Goff? That was box 11. Huh. This is box 12. Nope, no die cut. Nope, no die cut on that one. Oh well. It happens. We did get a nice orange Drake May, so I guess that takes the place. Cooper Rush, there's the die cut right there. That one's Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, usually the die cut is like the second card. Raheem Mostert on the orange to $3.99. 364 of $3.99. And it didn't stick to another card because I checked. It is what it is. Drake May on the futures. Stephon Diggs. There's Chris Long, Howie Long's son. Dallas Turner. J.J. McCarthy. There's Jaden Daniels on the numbers. Brock Purdy on the red, white, and blue. Michael Penix, or red and blue. See what Brock Purdy does in his third year. What's up, Himu? Not much, buddy. How are you? Box number 13, guys. Box 13. Here we go. Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. There's Cooper Rush, red and blue. Drake May on the select certified. Jake Ferguson, red and blue. Marvin Harrison, rookie base. We got Joe Burrows on the numbers. Michael Penix on the turbocharged. Jackson Powers Johnson, JPJ for the Raiders. There's our die cut, and that's a nice one for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes on the die cut. Silver Prism. Gibbs orange and a Cooper would be sweet. Okay. I will try my best, Detroit. Box number 14. Box number 14, we have another patch. Another patch. I know, man. We've been on fire with this case. This whole case has been pretty fire. All right, here we go. Box number 14. Die cut for the Rams. That is Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, die cut for the Rams. And then how about that right behind it? Drake May, club level, red and blue. Nice Drake May. Andy Dalton starting us back off. Turbocharged Xavier Worthy. BTJ on the future. Rico Dowdell. Bo Nix on the rookie base. Calvin Austin on the red and blue. There's Caleb Williams on the select certified. We have a green Rashad White. Rashad White for Tampa Bay. That is 243 out of 599. Green Shock. Chuba Hubbard. And our next patch, another rookie swatch. This one is for Denver. And it is Audric Estime. Audric Estime for Denver on the orange patch, rookie swatch. There you go, Broncos. Box number 15. Box number 15. That is another patch. Another patch incoming. That'll be our fourth patch of the break with 5 boxes to go. We've had one auto, 4 patches so far. Here we go, guys. J.J. McCarthy. That is A.J. Cole on the punter die cut for the Raiders. There's Caleb Williams on the turbocharged. Sauce. Red and blue. How about Goff red and blue? There you go, Detroit Grit. Nice red and blue Jared Goff. Futures of Zay. How about Michael Penix Jr. on the red and blue? Michael Penix Jr. red and blue. All right. Marshawn Lloyd on the select certified. Caleb Williams on the rookie base. That is Brian Branch on the purple for Detroit. Brian Branch for Detroit. This is a Detroit box. 16 out of 350, or 360, excuse me. And again for Arizona, rookie swatch of this time Trey Benson. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s battery mate, Trey Benson. Draft selection, 3rd round, 66th overall pick. Box number 16. Box number 16. Lamar. How about Patrick Mahomes on the brown? Patrick Mahomes on the brown shock, 255 of 299. I don't know if they call that wood or if they call it brown. I'm calling it brown. It's an ugly color. That's all I do know. There's Roma Dunze on the select certified. Corey Trice, red and blue, Pittsburgh. Brock Bowers base. Jaden Daniels future. Isaiah Likely. There's DeMarcus Lawrence. Xavier Worthy. Bucky. Ivan Pace. CeeDee Lamb turbocharged. There's Trayvon Walker. Last pack of box 16. Should have our die cut. And there it is. Luke and Christian's dad. Ed McCaffrey for the Denver Broncos. Luke, I am your father. Box number 17. What's up, the reviewer? How you doing today, buddy? All right, we got Goff, David. There's Asante Samuel and Ricky Pearsall. Sauce, Chase Brown, Bo Nix on the futures, Mike Allstott, Tampa Bay. Kareem, Xavier, there's Patrick Mahomes, and Spencer Rattler. That was a Kansas City pack. 3 out of the 4 cards. I don't know why I'm doing Spencer Rattler like that. There's Ray McLeod, Phillip Rivers, Amari Cooper, Jahan Dotson, Brock Purdy on the numbers, Rasul Douglas for Buffalo. That is Andrew Van Ginkel on the die cut. Andrew Van Ginkel on the die cut for Minnesota. Box number 18. Michael Penix Jr., Brock Purdy, Derrick Henry, Kirby Joseph. Stephon Diggs, Dexter Lawrence, turbocharged Brock Bowers. That is Aaron Rodgers, red and blue. Mike Santriel, Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, Will Levis. We got a patch here. Our 5th patch of the break. We're going to start with little Kareem Hunt action. Kareem Hunt, Kansas City, here I come. Rico Dowdle. That's Demarvon Overshown. This is a rookie swatch. Rookie swatch for the Arizona Cardinals again. That is Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie swatch. Arizona loves these swatches. That looked orange. Nope. Select certified. Keon Coleman. Greg Zerloin. Cooper Rush. That is a die cut of Tip Riemann. That is Xavier Worthy on the red and blue. Box number 19. Box number 19. Roshan Johnson. Deebo Samuel. Malik Neighbors. We have a Brown club level rookie. That is Bo Nix. Bo Nix numbered to 299. I'm sorry, that's concourse level. 133 of 299 on the Bo Nix. Jalen Waddle. Adonai Mitchell on the select certified. Justin Herbert on the red and blue. J.K. Dobbins. Bijan Robinson on the future. That is Chase Brown on the red and blue for the Bengals. Die cut of DeMarvion Overshown. Patrick Mahomes. Last box, box 20. So if we're going to have a wall, we might as well put up a big wall. Because this case has been very, very nice. It's been very, very nice to us. Box number 20, last box. Good luck on the last box, everyone. The only one we haven't hit anything big. I mean, we've hit a few Caleb's, but nothing big. So, here we go. That's Grover Stewart. That's Brett Favre as an Atlanta Falcon. Holy shnikes. Brett Favre. Roma Dunze. There's Andy Dalton. Kyle Pitts. And yes, that was Andy Dalton and the Carolina Panther. Bo Nix on the turbocharged. CeeDee Lamb. Drake May, rookie base. Keely Ringo. Joe Alt. Last 2 packs, guys. We'll do a recap after this. Josh Allen on the numbers. Levante David. Last pack. Can we get one more big hit? It's a die cut. Bo Nix base. So we got 2 die cuts in this one. That must have made up for the one that was missing. For the Cowboys, there's Rico Dowdle. Alright, there's your break, my friends. Let's get a recap together. Let me clear some stuff out of the way. As always, the red and blues, I will just go through them. I won't call out the names. Zoom you in on eBay. There we go. Here we go. Red and blues. Here we go. Oh, that's in the wrong stack. Those are your red and blues. Your silver prisms, die cuts, silver prism die cuts. We got Grover Stewart, Rico Dowdle, DeMarvion Overshone, Tip Riemann, Andrew Van Ginkel, Ed McCaffrey, A.J. Cole, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Dexter Lawrence, Jared Goff, Olu. We got Chase Brown, Jerry Jeudy, Sauce, Cooper Rush, Jake Ferguson, Levante David, Isaiah Simmons. To $5.99, we have Rashad White, Sam Darnold. To $4.99, Jamal Charles. To $3.99 on the orange, we have Raheem Mostert and Pat Freiermuth. To $3.60 on the purple, Brian Branch and Ivan Pace. We had Patrick Mahomes to $2.99 on the brown. Our red and blues, big quarterbacks, and the players that I top load, which is Michael Penix Jr., Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, Drake May, and Drake May again. Our patches. We have Audric Estime on the rookie swatch. Spencer Rattler, Trey Benson. Then we have Marvin Harrison with Twins. We have him a rookie swatch and a draft selection patch. We had one auto, went to the Cowboys, Brandon Aubrey. We have a Drake May orange. Drake May orange to $3.99. We have a Bo Nix brown. Bo Nix brown to $2.99. Jaden Daniels on the die cut silver prism. Jaden Daniels purple to $360. And C.J. Stroud on the zebra print. There's your break, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time and hit something nice. Hope to see y'all next time. We're running this break back again tomorrow night. Have a good one, guys. Peace.